meet at Leanne's rural location, combining a farm outlet, butcher shop, and restaurant where the pasture-to-plate philosophy is practiced with skill. Head to Point Reyes to find Marin Sun Farms butcher shop and restaurant.
Point Reyes is a unique place. The pastures are green most of the year. The cows are out on the pasture. It's very visible, the agricultural production. My name is David Evans, and this is the Marin Sun Farms butcher shop in Point Reyes Station. Marin Sun Farms is an extension of my family's ranch, my roots here in Point Reyes. I opened the Marin Sun Farms butcher shop in 2005 with the idea of customers buy direct from us and taste how we prepare our meats the best.
My name is Paul Bondic. I manage the butcher shop, I manage the restaurant, and I make sure all of our guests have a nice time when they're here. It's a unique situation where they can come in and pick anything out of the meat case, and we'll cook it up for them. It's the true definition of farm to plate. All of the meat here is 100% grass-fed, pasture-raised, and food shed sourced, and we like to make sure things are cooked nicely and seasoned well.
On my ranch, I raise beef cattle and chickens for eggs, and I've networked with a number of other sustainable producers around the state that produce different meats under the protocol that Marin Sun Farm puts out. I want customers to come away with a sense of place. They're supporting the surrounding area and its agricultural roots and the sustainability of its lands. But there's 300 to 400 other restaurants and artisan butcher shops in the Bay Area and Los Angeles that are purchasing our meats so that customers all around California can access these meats without having to come all the way to Point Reyes Station to do it.
Leanne, there is no need for the term, where's the beef, huh, in this place. I mean, I am a meat lover. This is about meat, real meat.
Thankfully, they changed their signage to show that it is a restaurant and not just a butcher shop, because I used to drive by it. I went in, and I've been going ever since. It's just a great casual spot.
And you can sit outside. Okay.
Yes, and their herbs are growing around the periphery of the outdoor area. They have about 5 or 6 burgers each day, from goat to chicken to obviously the beef. And in fact, the day that I was there, they had a special, which was a combination of filet and New York strip steak that they ground into a burger. The burgers are juicy and substantial, and each one is prepared in a different way. The beef burger this particular day had Gruyere cheese melting all over the top, and their house-cured bacon.
Bacon is better with bacon. Come on,
Yes, of course.
A little bit of bacon.
Yeah,
never hurts.
Gotta throw the bacon.
It's called super awesome bacon.
Their buns come from Stinson Beach and are so yummy, and a light side salad with a champagne vinaigrette. It's just
And
really,
let's talk a little bit more
tasty.
about the meat, because David Evans, this is a farm,
really.
Fourth
This
generation
is cattle farmer.
That's right.
Yes, and they have a co-op up there in Point Reyes. So what they don't actually grow on that farm, they bring in from other local farms.
I mean, when you think of farm to table concept,
This is it.
This
Yes.
is it.
Yes.
I mean, every single thing was incredible. And it was almost life-changing, because I will be taking a trip out there, regularly now.
At the
It's a
gateway
beautiful
to
drive.
Point Reyes, it's a great place to start or to end the day and
You
get
can
some
hike
meat to
and
take
that's
home
right.
to grill
When
at
you can
home.
walk
It's
into a
so-
place and you can see your meat there,
Yeah.
freshly ground, the freshness of the vegetables, and how generous they are.
They make soups, and I think the key to those soups is the stock, and they go through this whole multi-step process to make the stock.
And it's in the
And
freezer.
it's
You can
so
buy it.
yeah.
And tell me what you had to eat. That was life-changing. I want to hear.
First, I have to say that the
Good
wine
local
list
one.
was great. It went well with the meal.
And cold local beers.
I love it. I love the fact that I can order a beet and arugula salad.
I had that,
with
which
a
was very good, with the Point
But
Reyes
it's
blue
not
cheese.
so
Point Reyes
late.
blue.
It
Point
was
Reyes
so
blue and
good. That
candied nuts
flavorful
and
cheese
balsamic,
with the
everything you
earthy
want.
beets. It was a great
So
combination.
good, and it was big. Let's see, we had rosemary beer battered onion rings. We also had the Brussels sprouts.
Right.
Okay, wait a minute.
Are those outrageous?
Those were the best fried Brussels sprouts
They
I've
fry
ever
them in
had
pork
ever.
lard.
No one
so
can do it. No one
they're,
can do
they're
the way they did
crispy
it.
and flaky
They
with
weren't
this
oily.
willowing
It was like a
fresh
shower
parmesan that
Parmesan,
pours
like-
over the top.
Matt,
onto
you
the
want to jump in
plate.
this girl first here, or what's going on?
It was great.
I had the goat burger, and I did not know what goat meat was going to taste like by itself. itself, but it was delicious. It was herbaceous and barnyardy, and by itself, I probably wouldn't have the goat patty, but it's topped with a chev cheese, some caramelized onions, some mushrooms, and you put them all together. It was just very creamy and luscious, and it was very filling. It was not a huge piece of meat, but all together, very satisfying, and I'm glad I made that choice. We also got the fried chicken sandwich, a little hard and messy to eat because it was just bursting over the bun, but it was still delicious. I did find the meat quality of all the proteins to be top-notch, and obviously you pay a little bit more for that kind of meat than other places. And I did find the sandwiches on the sandwich portion of the menu to be reasonable for the quality and how much you get. I did find the entrees, the steak and fries, steak frites combination. There were 20 different proteins that you can purchase or match up.
And mix in different ways.
Mix and match,
You can pick anything from the case for a flat fee of $12, and they'll prepare it any way you like.
Well, in addition to
Less
what the rate
price
is.
per
So
pound.
I was thinking of that, and if I went back for dinner, you can potentially pay up to $32, $33 for that entree.
great
And for a
steak.
casual
Come on.
plate
You're
sandwich.
going to eat the best, baby. You got it. You're going to eat
Yeah, you have to get in that mindset. Do I want to go to a formal steakhouse, or do I want to go there and prepare to pay for that?
A good way to do it is to, maybe on your way out of Point Reyes, to pick up something and grill it at home.
I have to say, though, it's kind of bummed me out a little bit, was the fries. They were really limp. They were just
limp's not good
kind
in a
of
fry.
like not crunchy at all. They were just kind of limp.
Maybe a bad back.
We found the fries to be very delicious.
And the house-made ketchup, that's really good.
House-made
too.
ketchup. My son did not want to give me the French fries.
The chef loved how much we loved our meal. He gave this little sample of a bruschetta sandwich that they were putting on the
Isn't that
menu.
nice? Yeah.
It's this pork that just has this beautiful rosemary kind of pesto, and they roll it up and they roast it, but they put it on this fluffy kind of focaccia with apple chutney.
Apple I love the different combinations.
I mean, it was just like sweet and savory and salty and like, oh,
And you loved it. Well, you transformed her life.
I'm so happy.
Give us a quick wrap-up.
If you're looking for a true California farm-to-table experience, juicy burgers, satisfying sides, check it out. Hope you're not a vegetarian.
Okay, and Matt.
Wouldn't drive an hour out of my way just for a burger, but if I was spending the day or the weekend in the Point Reyes area, I would most likely go back and try a different one of their proteins, a different burger or sandwich.
Okay, and Angela.
you have to go. Be adventurous. Go for it. You'll love it. I will definitely go again and again.
If you would like to go to Marin Sun Farms Butcher Shop and Restaurant, it's on Shoreline Highway 1 in Point Reyes. Telephone number is 415-663-1800. It's open for lunch and early dinner Friday through Sunday, with lunch Monday and Thursday, closed on Tuesday and Wednesday. Reservations are not accepted, and the average tab for dinner without drinks is around $30. Well, I have to thank all my fun guests.